Kalashi. Oja we meche ni mechala. Mana mo wala.
I got back for us all here. Umunne ndị Anambra udo dị elu. Our governor governor bịara akpọ governor ke ya agba biko aga m ewere dịsa ọjị onye ọla tefu aka ka anyị gọzie enyi ya. Chineke nna m ụbọchị, Chineke eziokwu, Chineke ala Igbo, Chineke Mbaise. O nwere ihe ọma imere anyị, anyị ekelele gị. Ihe ọma ahụ wụ nwanne anyị nwoke, uncle anyị, brother anyị, husband, is everything. Now, His Excellency Emeka Ihedioha. Iwereli ebe federe anyị nso nyere anyị aka. Ala Mbaise echekwa ya. Ala Owerri echekwa ya. Ala Imo steeti chekwa ya. Ọ na-eche echiche ya eche echiche ọma. Ihe ga-abara anyị uru. Ihe ga-ime anyị ka anyị dụrụ aka anyị ka anyị nọ hie. Anyị enwe ntụgharị obi. Nwee ike laa. Nyere ya aka n'ụzọ pụrụ iche. Lee unemployment drop ya gbim. Because some of us nọ here ji ego ime investment na Imo State. Leponada Douglas House gbanwe onye tu Mbakwe House. Ọ ga-emezie. Chineke nna nye aka. Lekwana nwaanyị na-abịla ụlọ ewetu nwaanyị ahụ akụrụ gara agụgụ emeka. Nyere aka ka ọ na-eshi fọdụ ahịa bara uru na nwaanyị. Ka anyị ọlọbọsọ kwa anyị nwere nwaanyị unu enyekwa aka na-eshi fọdụ akwara ihe bara uru na nwa Jizọs. Chineke chekwa ya ka o bido now gawa for second term. Ọkwa ụtọ ọwụ asị mgbugbo ma mma abịghị ya ji dịrị ayara. Ọ ga-enwe ike wọkụọ ya wụrụ mma ịrụzi ọrụ adịghị ịrụzi ọrụ na the first time na nwa Jizọs. Then second time adịrị guaranteed. Ga Chineke gọzie onye ọrụ anaghị n'otu n'otu. Chineke gọzie Emeka n'otu n'otu. Gọzie ezinụlọ ka anyị nọ hie. Uche ịwa bụ nwa Chukwu gọzie ego, gọzie adụmadụ ego. Anyị gaa n'ọjị a, anyị atada ahụike. Aka anyị nwere otu achụ aha anyị ọsọ na Lagos ka anyị nwere ike n'ala Mbaise, n'ala Owerri, ji emezie n'aha Jizọs.
My friend said, you are Emeka Ihedioha and I'm not Ihedioha. People say they now and now again, can you imagine Imo State? Now my community. When I'm not going to for the grand success, I'm wishing you the best. I believe that God will give you the wisdom to correct all the ills men are having. In the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Welcome to We4We Media, We4We TV. So can you give us like a little bit of introduction about yourself?
My name is because I live in New Jersey. I'm from here in Imo State.
Thank you very much, sir. You see what we have been doing here? It's been a celebration mode all along. What do you think about the new governor-elect?
Well, first of all, I want to thank God for making it possible for all of us to be here today and be in this joyful mood, celebrating Honorable Emeka Ihedioha victory as Imo State Governor. All of us here worked hard to get that done, and I'm very happy about that. Obviously, in the next 2 months, by May 29, we will cease to be the governor-elect and will be the governor. There is a lot of work to be done, and we all know that. And I keep telling everybody, our current governor pretty much destroyed everything that could be destroyed in Imo State. Education, healthcare, traditional rural structure, infrastructure, everything was completely destroyed in Imo State. So the incoming governor will have a lot of work to do, and we need our help. I just got back from Nigeria a few days ago, and I spoke to some members of his team. I understand his primary focus, one of his primary focus will be attracting investment in Imo State and creating jobs and increasing our IGR. So in that case, we do need people from Imo State. We need their help in Imo State. The governor needs their help. We all work for his victory. So if he fails, we all fail. And if he succeeds, we all succeed. There are a lot of people in Imo State in this country that have a lot of money. There are a lot of people that have a lot of connections. There are a lot of people that have expertise in their various fields. So the governor is going to need their help. Starting May 29, whoever have whatever they need to contribute to the state should go and help the state.
Sir, before you go, we have a few more questions for you. Like thinking about like Imo State, you mentioned healthcare, education. What is the advice that you could give our governor-elect on education? Because we just saw some video like roaming around social media about a little girl called Success that was asked to leave the school because of school fees. Do you think like our new governor-elect is going to like introduce like free education and free lunch for students?
Well, I'm not in a position to advise him on that. What I can say is we all know Imo State is in bad shape. The current governor took a lot of loans, so the incoming governor will have a lot of loans to service. So do we have the money to offer free education? I don't know. That's something, he will have to look at what is coming in, or the expenses that he has to make, and then make that determination if that's possible or not.
All right, sir. Just one more before you go. What's the advice do you have for the youth and the people of Imo State in general?
I think the problem we have in Imo State, more or less Nigeria, is the youth don't have jobs. I mean, I'm from where I go to all the time, and you see a lot of people that graduate from universities, they end up doing what we call the Yahoo boys. That's what most of the youth do. And I don't think any of them went to school with the intention of doing that once they graduate. It's because there's no jobs. So some of them are forced into doing that. And that's what I keep saying. If there's direct investment that will create jobs, some or most of these youths are not going to end up getting into that illegal business. So, we need to help the new coming governor help the state, basically.
All right, sir. My viewers just on Twitter just asked me to ask you this question: is Imo safe, security-wise, for like people in diaspora, like Imo, like anywhere else, to come and relax, have fun on vacation or something? Is the security system in place that is going to help? Because we've seen like a lot of kidnappings, a lot of abduction and police brutality. So like, is Imo safe? Because you said you just came back from Imo. So is the security system safe for people to come over to Imo State?
Well, what I can say is the election environment is different from the normal environment. During this past election, there was a lot of things going on, kidnapping, assassination, or whatever. But prior to the election, I go to Owerri at least 4 or 5 times a year. I never go with security. I go by myself, I drive by myself. And I never feel scared of being kidnapped or assassinated. I mean, I didn't wrong anybody. So any Imo indigene or even foreigner that wants to go to Imo State, I could tell you safe. You know, I mean, whatever happened during the election, I don't think that's going to continue now that the election is over. It's over, so we're getting back to our normal life. So Imo State is safe. I mean, of course, there was kidnapping and assassination 3, 4, 5 years ago. But in the last 1 or 2 years, they have really slowed down and gone down. So I think it's safe.
Thank you very much for your time, and thanks for speaking to We4We TV, via media production. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much, too.
Sure. Hi, how you doing, sir? Welcome to via media, We4We TV. Can you give us like a little brief introduction about yourself?
Well, my name is Honorable Ebere Ide of Idaho. Yeah, I'm here in celebration of my Governor-elect, Right Honorable Emeka Ihedioha.
All right, thank you, sir. Sir, what do you think about today's event?
Yeah, you can see a lot of people in the tri-state, New Jersey, New York, other states around. We are here together in a way to celebrate what we believe to be the success and liberation of human life from the hand of tyrant that we are facing before. So we are here together to congratulate the Governor-elect, Right Honorable Emeka Ihedioha, for carrying us forward.
Sir, you said thanks to Ihedioha. So what do you think about the man in person? Do you know the man in person, or have you seen his work? Because we learned that he was doing like on the federal before he became the governor, and we know he ran before and lost. So what's your old opinion about Emeka Ihedioha?
Yeah, honestly, Emeka Ihedioha, I read a lot of him from the journals. When he was the 6th in command in the Federal Republic of Nigeria, being the deputy House of Speaker, Emeka represents Ngokbala constituency, and he did a lot of work. I can see Emeka is a vibrant. Right from the time he lost 2015 election, I saw him, his motivation, the grassroots work he do. He taught all the local government to central government in Imo State, even in that or not, where I coming from, even in that or south for the incumbent. He went there, do all the research work, do what is called political underground work. So that's why you see him. A lot of Imolites are happy, jubilating from all corners of Imo State. I'm from Idato North. I know what it takes. I convince my people to tell them that really that is what you want. Now a lot of formerly Imo State has been ruling by what we call Owerri West, but now we call it formerly Oluzon. But now we have ruled for 16 years. I said no, let us try another people. Let them come and see what Imo gonna be. So that's why I believe in the Emeka Ihedioha, and really, I'm really happy that now he is there and the Imo people elected him because of what he is.
Thank you very much, sir, Mr. Ide. Thank you for your time, and God bless you, sir.
Thank you, We4We.
This is Dr. Nkena Song. I'm from Abia State. My mom is from Ngokbala, so I represent my mom today. I'm so happy for the organizers of this event because they were able to bring Emeka Ihedioha here to be accountable to the diaspora community. And the humility of him being able to come here and express to us what he has to offer us and his plans was refreshing. The fact that he went to Stanford Business School and he also did management in Harvard shows us that he's a little bit more advanced and he's in tune with the modern society. So I'm excited to see what he could do for the Imolites.
Doctor, Honorable, we've seen the past governance in Imo State. Do you think the past governance in Imo State should help or should like guide the new governor elect? Like they should like share ideas. Do you think so?
I think it's a consensus that the last governor was a total failure. The people, the common man in Imo State, was crying out for change, and that's why we had this overwhelming victory. So I think Emeka Ihedioha needs fresh ideas, fresh minds. I think the end of Rocha's regime should be just that. I think Emeka should move on with fresh ideas, especially attaching himself with the people in the diaspora who've been exposed, who have a lot of investments back home. I consider myself an investor in Imo State. So a lot of investment that comes to Imo State comes from the diaspora. So the fact that he came here to show himself and align himself with us, I think that he should continue in that line of thought, and Imo will be a great place to live in the future.
All right. Our Twitter, one of our Twitter followers, want to know, as a doctor, what do you think about the healthcare system in Imo State, and how can you contribute to help our governor-elect as a doctor in the medical field?
I think the state of health in Nigeria in general needs improvements, Imo State included. I think Emeka has the exposure to bring the necessary investments, the necessary know-how to help Nigerians get the care they need. I think just from the fact that he's been well traveled, he can involve the people in the diaspora who are professionals. I love Nigerians I know actually in New Jersey, and try to give credit to whom credit is due. Go back home and do outreach programs. They do actually healthcare programs. So I think we need more of that, but this time with a little bit more incentive from the government. So if he could actually sensitize the people who are in the medical field to come home with their know-how, teach or do like some programs in the hospitals, that might help increase the level of care. And we could set basic standards in Imo State, make Imo State a bearer, like an actual standard for the whole Nigeria.
Thank you, Doctor, for your time.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming to us, sir. Welcome to We4We TV Val Media Production. Sir, can you introduce yourself, please?
Good evening, all. My name is Chief Emeka Ihedioha.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for coming to We4We, and thank you for your audience. So we just want to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
You've seen the event today. What do you say about the diaspora movement, like going back, like all Nigerians? We know you from you're not from Imo State per se. Okay, from Imo State.
I'm from Imo State.
From Imo State.
Yes.
And you've seen the culture. What's your opinion in the diaspora movement?
Well, my opinion in terms of the diaspora movement is it's been quite interesting, because I remember when we came here many years ago, the diaspora movement wasn't really in existence. But in recent memory, probably in the last few years, it has been taking hold, especially with the influence of We4We TV and some other media outlets that we have in this Nigerian community. The diaspora movement has been taking hold, because in the last few months before the Nigerian election, I know that few of the Nigerian presidential candidates, namely Sowori was here, and Emeka Ihedioha himself was in Jersey, and some prominent Nigerian politicians. I believe that without the Nigerian in diaspora being very effective this time around, I don't think we will have all those prominent Nigerian politicians visiting New Jersey and some parts of the United States. So I believe with what we're doing, now and in the future, I think we're doing pretty good. So
Sir,
far.
lastly, as a man of wisdom and as a chief, what's your advice to our new governor-elect, Mr. Emeka Ihedioha?
Well, I wish I have the opportunity to have the governors here to speak to him face to face. My thing is this: in Nigerian politics, we know that we're still like a baby in terms of democracy. But at the same time, Imo State have had its shares of bad governance, especially in the past 8 years. Rochas came as a governor of Imo State and put Imo State like in the last state of the nation. Out of the 36 states, even though they had other states have bad governance, but I think Rochas put Imo State in the wrong boundary. So my advice to Ihedioha is this: do not rush it. Take it slow and steady. What we believe in, going there, being a man with conscience, being a man who is very compassionate from regular background. We want him to go there, sit down, trusting God, and do what he's supposed to do to make Imo State better. Not to get us to #1 in the country, but at the same time to slowly get us where we belong.
All right, thank you, Chief Oleka. Thank you for your time, and thank you for coming to We4We TV.
All right, thank you, man.
Good evening, sir. Can you give us like a brief introduction about yourself?
Oh, actually, I am Honorable Chief Sir of Orantas. Otendo one of Ogunike.
Yes, sir.
Ezetinyorogo one of Ndoke. Ezane live here, or not they happy. Yeah, they all.
Sir, with all those, right, as an MBC man myself, the governor-elect is an MBC man. So, do you think this election is a PDP victory or Imo State victory?
Thank you very much. Yeah, they. And first of all, I have to tell you that my wife is from Mbise. Yes. I am from Ndoke. I don't have nothing to do with Imo State, but actually, my wife is from Mbise. Because of that, I am Mbise because Emeka Ihedioha is our governor now. Yes.
We'll be hearing Imo State has been liberated. Can you explain to our viewers what do you think about Imo State as a whole?
Thank you. The liberation of Mbise. First of all, I just want to tell you a little bit about your governor, which is my in-law. When he came to USA, New Jersey, through the Anayopo, and the We4We TV. When he came around telling us that he is contesting for the governor, we went to support him in the creative manner. We were there and we supported him. Now this is a victory party. Because of that, we are right here just to support him too. So because of that, I believe he's going to do a good job in Imo State. Definitely the Imo State, we're going to support him, and the chiefs that we have here, the council of chiefs we have here in New Jersey, we are all here for him to support him. Because of that, he is the man that we voted for, and he's going to go for it, and he's going to give us a good report and a good progress.
So, we've seen the past governancy in Imo State. People keep complaining, some people keep praising him. What's the difference you think between the past governancy and what's going to happen in Imo State moving from May 29th?
Thank you very much. First of all, the past governor, which is Rogers, he knows how to do and how to take care of his family. His families, he take care of them, but the masses, which is the Imo State, he don't take care of it. But this present governor, which is Emeka Ihedioha, will take care of everything and make sure that Nda Hakura yes. And he's going to do a lot of job in Imo State. And he is my own governor. And when I go to Nigeria, I'm going to see him and make sure that the local will go before.
One of our Instagram followers just said, no more Ibeberism, chapter 1 verse 1. So, sir, thank you for your time, and we appreciate you coming for We4We.
Thank you very much. And again, we appreciate the We4We TV. And we appreciate everybody that sponsored to make this thing a success. God bless you all. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, sir. Welcome to We4We TV, VA Media Production. Sir, can you give us a brief introduction about yourself?
Thank you very much. I go by Mazi, Honorable Emeka Ihedioha. Imo State. If you go to Old Town, where I spent 5 years of my life, I lived in Iagua, I lived in OPZ, I lived in Ezobodo. I'm a graduate of Futo. So, I take Imo State soldier to myself. I'm a husband, but above all, people know me as DJ Good Noise. Music is basically my life after family.
Sir, thank you very much for that, Mr. DJ Good Noise. Sir, what do you think about Emeka Ihedioha?
I will begin with that it was an honor to be Imo State official DJ by Imo State Indigene by association by virtue of green card. Yes. Emeka Ihedioha, governor-elect, is a man of wisdom. I got to know him through my very good friend, Uche, born the life on the Akuponso, Mbuso, Ramado, Mbiso Kenenu, Mbiso Ronu, Mbiso Mone, Zone, Cariciano. So, like I said, it was an honor to be part of his campaign. Then, at Clinton Manor. Then, luckily for us, we are part of the winning team. Everybody want to associate with success. I'm a success, and I associate with success through Body Life, now through Ihedioha. So I'm very happy for him.
Sir, thank you for that. What do you think about, because we've seen Imo State have been in under one party for 8 years now. Do you think the transition was needed from the previous party to the new party? And do you think that was a good transaction from APC to PDP?
I think yes. Everything happens for a reason. The winning of PDP in Imo State was a divine victory. Ihedioha did not spend the kind of money Rochas spent. I knew Rochas back in the day. I'm not going to tell that why. But this man, Emeka Ihedioha, the passion that he has for Imo State, I got to understand the politics of Imo State because, like I mentioned before, that I spent 5 years of my life there. I knew Ezendi Obinze. As a matter of fact, if you go there and ask who is Day Kola, they know me. Of course, I work at night. I come back from school at night. That's by the way. It's necessary that the transition happen now. Because I was just imagining that it was, if it was Uchemosi that won, it would have been Rocha's policy continuation. But bless God, it didn't happen that way. So I think Imo State needed that help now. And because that God knows that they needed that help, and he gave it to Emeka Ihedioha.
Sir, thank you for your time, man. Thank you for coming to We4We. Do you want to give a shout out or any of the kind?
I just want to say a very big good job to His Excellency Uche for the life Ondo. His Excellency Obron Imo State elect for the record. Prestige elect. Yes. So I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to also We4We TV for giving us this platform to share our opinion and thoughts and good messages for people of Imolites. I'm an Anambra man by birth, but I am an Imo man by association. May God bless you and continue to bless Imo State, Anambra State, and Nigeria as a whole. In Jesus' name.
Amen. Thank you. Did you give us like a brief introduction again about yourself?
Barrister Sir Law Ibe.
Thank you, Mr. Ibe, Barrister Ibe, to be precise. Sir, what do you think about this event today?
The event today. What is the event today?
We are celebrating the governor-elect.
Celebrating
the governor-elect of
Ihedioha. We are celebrating Ihedioha. Emeka Ihedioha. Speaker Emeritus. Great man. Man who led the house after Tambo. Peaceful house for a long time. They did their bit. And within the regime was successful, peaceful, and there was everything to it. Emeka Ihedioha has been an administrator. Politician, yes, but you can call him a good, subtle administrator.
All right, sir. Thank you for your time. We know you're a man of short words, and we just want to thank you for coming on to We4We Media Production, and have a good night, sir. I have a few questions for you. How do you think this event went today?
This event went very fine, because before this time, I told most of the people the powers that be that Ihedioha is going to win. I told them.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening.
Welcome to We4We TV Media Production.
Thank you.
Sir, can you give us like a brief introduction about yourself?
My name is Igwe Nkem Anamara. Igwe Nkem Bo Imanedo. I think the introduction pretty much summarized who I am and my background and what I represent today. Currently the president of the Igbo Solidarity Movement. I also have interest in media and entertainment business as well as real estate.
Sir, thank you for saying real estate. What do you think about like the diaspora movement going back to Nigeria, to Imo State, Owerri, Embassy, and all other local government investing their time and money? Do you think it's safe for like people from diaspora to go back to Imo State under Ihedioha than we see in the previous governance?
Absolutely. I know I had the privilege of going through Ihedioha's blueprints during his campaign, and the attraction of
direct foreign investment into Imo State was one of the priorities of his administration. Recently, we know what's going on in different parts of Nigeria with Igbo people. Igbos are known to have invested all over the country and invested heavily too. But with the recent threats and all types of unrest that they have been experiencing, there has been an urgent need for Igbo to invest back home, and Imo State is not an exception. We know that real estate in Owerri and in the metropolis of Imo State has been one of the most lucrative in the southeast, east of the Niger. And with the promises of the Ihedioha administration, I think those investments and the investments in real estate will be a very lucrative venture.
Sir, as an embassy myself, my parents are from embassy. I was born here in New Jersey. Sir, what advice will you give to the diaspora youth in going back to Imo State and showing love to like healthcare, school system? Do you think, like the security-wise, we've seen a lot of kidnappings, abduction. What do you think about the security-wise?
Security, basically what we're doing is appreciating a new incoming administration. By the way, I want to give a shout out to my friend here, Eberechi Okeke. He's the CEO of Amanda Care Products. He's a young man from New Jersey here that invested back home in Imo State in manufacturing. He manufactures toilet tissues and all types of supplies and so on and so forth. So a lot of young people are actually doing that already, investing in Imo State in one venture or the other. As far as security is something that the governor is the chief security officer of the state. So it's an obligation on the incoming governor to take care of the security of the state. We know Imo State security has improved from what it used to be before, but it hasn't gotten to the point where it's supposed to be. So it's believed that with the Ihedioha administration, there will be better security network for the indigenous of Imo State, which will also attract more investors and more visitors and tourists.
Thank you very much, sir, for coming to We4We TV and We4We Media Production. Thanks for your time, sir.
Pleasure is mine.
The CEO of VAM Media, We4We TV, Mr. Honorable Fracas, on fire. Sir, we've seen like what we've been doing all day. We've seen the production. So, as an Imo man yourself, what's your take on the event going on today?
Yes, I want to thank everybody for coming around today. Yeah, like you said, my name is Val Fracas Mofoyamade, CEO of We4We TV, We4We Report.com, We4We Media. We run it all, we hold it down. Please, I'm just so happy that people get here today to put things together on behalf of our brother Emeka Ihedioha. I want to thank a very good friend of mine here, Ochopone Life, for being a believer, for being serious and pushing hard for this to go through. And we're happy that Ihedioha was successful. And believe it or not, a lot of these Imolites and other citizens of Nigeria are very excited to be a part of this winning team. And we're hoping that this win will translate into better governance for Imo State. We know Ihedioha has the tenacity of purpose and he has the strength to deliver. We believe in him and I'm hopeful that he's going to deliver. A lot of the times we wonder what has gone wrong since after Samubakwe's era. It's because some of our people have not been very serious in governance. A lot of the past governors did whatever they did. They took money and ran away.
But Ihedioha seems to be a very meticulous person, and we're hopeful that he can channel Imo in the right direction. And we're hoping that the youth in Imo State will also help translate and transform Imo to the next generation. So I'm going to call upon. Okay, go ahead.
Sir, as a CEO yourself, what advice will you give like a fellow CEOs? Like here today we have different CEOs, like doctors. We have Amada Care Tissue based in Owerri, Imo State. What advice will you give your fellow diaspora CEOs?
Yes, entrepreneurship is something that's amazing, and the whole world should work hard toward that. If you have a good technological know-how and you have entrepreneurial skills, you can push forward great agenda. All it takes is great minds, and Imo has got a lot of great minds. So we have great minds with the technological know-how available to us, the entrepreneurial spirit and skills available to us. We can translate Imo into a much bigger state. Before we leave, I want to call upon the convener of the Ihedioha Diaspora Think Tank. He's a public advocate, a very good friend of mine. He's very passionate about good governance and better states for Imo. He's been very passionate and supportive of Emeka Ihedioha, even when not too many people cared, but he sustained it and he's helped galvanize the whole diaspora. He partnered with We4We TV, and we welcomed Ihedioha here in December, and we've been working a lot to get Imo to be a better state. I want to welcome here to the media stand one more time the Honorable, the Agboso can be said, because he believes the truth is all he got. If you either you take it or you shove it down your throat, that's what he believes. Agboso be said, everyone can go. Honorable Uche Banela Fondo, come over here, my brother. What's good?
Thank you, We4We TV, Bragas, Mofaya, Valamade. I want to call Honorable Val Okoye. Val, come, my brother, and Dr. Obilo to come and stand. Chief Doctor Iwozo Obilo, as we give a special vote of thanks to Imo citizens in the tri-state of the United States. You see, this is the macrocosm of the microcosm of what is about to happen in Imo State. You have seen signatures of hundreds of thousands of Imo citizens here attested. Some have sent theirs via social media in solidarity for the governor-elect of Imo State, Right Honorable Emeka Ihedioha. It is a thing of joy to celebrate a victory of a man of character. I am not celebrating because he won. I am celebrating, and we are celebrating, because Imo State won. The people won. All the 3 zones of Imo State won. For the first time in a very long time in Imo State, people elected a governor and the vote counted. And that is why we celebrate. And that is why we thank God. We hosted him here. He told us about his vision for Imo State. He told us about his blueprint to revamp and rebuild Imo State. Every citizen of Imo State sowed a seed, gave him a token financially, with time and with money, to say, Your Excellency, go back and win this election. That he has done. He has won. Now, we celebrate. We are celebrating because the future of Imo, I know, nobody said it will be easy. Governance is not ABC. We know that Imo today is indebted. We know the incoming governor, Right Honorable Emeka Ihedioha, is going to inherit an enormous debt by the outgoing administration of Owole Rochas Okorocha. But let me tell you something. If there is one person in Imo State, in Nigeria, that can right this ship, it is Right Honorable Emeka Ihedioha. Imo deserves a prudent governor. Imo deserves a man that lives within his means. Emeka Ihedioha believes that Imo State should live within its means. Imo State cannot survive without internally generating revenue or federal in any investment from outside the country. FDI and IGR are things that moves an economy. So, foreign, I want to say it the way I want to say it. Foreign investment, remittance of money, foreigners coming to invest in a state like Imo is something peculiar and something that must happen in Imo State. The administration of Rochas Okorocha spent 8 years, and IGR, internally generated revenue in Imo State, remained the same. Right Honorable Emeka Ihedioha has a task to generate money, to revamp the economy, change family economy in Imo State through internally generated money. Now, all of us in the diaspora, all of us that have gathered here today, how do we contribute to the rebuilding of Imo State? It is now through FDI. If you do not send money home to Imo before, now is the time to do it. If you don't send businesses to Imo before, now is the time to do it. Foreign direct investment is a vehicle to uplift hunger and poverty. Imo State stands to benefit from the wealth and experience and education of all Imo State citizens in America, all over the world. We are going to move that vehicle. We are going to partner with the governor-elect to make sure that we contribute financially in the uplifting, in the rebuilding of the Imo State. I want to sincerely thank all the sponsors of tonight's celebration and all Igbo citizens that have showed up today and put their signatures on this card that will be delivered to His Excellency. This card will be hanging inside the Douglas House that will come to be Sam Mbakwe House, or whatever His Excellency designates that house to be. We will be hanging this wherever the governor-elect sits. Behind him, he will have the signatures of Igbo citizens in the diaspora telling him we are behind him, we will invest in him and invest in Imo State. In New Imo, a new dawn has arrived. We are liberated. We welcome with open heart and open mind and open pocket the new governor, the income governor of Imo State, Right Honorable Emeka Ihedioha. I salute each and every one of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.